Something I'm realizing that is really sad is that most people will never get to see how brilliant they could be. And the older I get, the more I realize the way I want to live my life is I want to lead from a place of intellectual curiosity. I think a life of prioritizing education and taking care of your brain is a life well lived. I think improving your critical thinking skills and learning new languages and learning new cultures and reading and writing and taking care of your brain and increasing and prioritizing your intelligence is the best piece of armor you can equip yourself with. I think it's the only thing that holds true salience in this world. Also, I think it makes you love life so much more, because if you really love something, like if you have a crush on somebody or love a hobby or love a career, you're endlessly curious about it and have millions of different questions for it, and you're so amazed by it and all of its facets and appendages and so on and so forth. But we don't really treat it like that, and I think it's so funny because life is the greatest classroom we will ever have access to, and we have the opportunity to learn so many things just sitting in the kitchen or driving down the street. We don't allow ourselves to be amazed by things anymore, and so we're not curious because we don't really care. We don't really care how electricity works. We don't really care how the microwave heats up our food. We don't really care how computers work. We don't care why we feel the way we feel, or how we do the things we do, or how our clothes were made, or the origins of a language we speak. We don't care. We don't really ask questions anymore. And so I feel like it's kind of like, isn't this the point of being alive? We live in such a colorful, vibrant universe. I would assume that you would want to know everything about it. I think it's sad that most people won't get to see how much more purposeful and how much more wide and colorful and amazing the world gets when you open yourself up to being amazed by it and asking questions and allowing yourself to be curious, and just the art of noticing how amazing the world around you really is and taking advantage of the resources that you have. It's kind of ironic that in the age of information, we have the most access to information we've ever had, and yet we have the least amount of curiosity and least amount of intellect we've ever had. What a sad thing to not take advantage of. So read and write and ask questions and increase your vocabulary and speak eloquently and learn new languages and learn how to cook and learn new different kinds of food and new cultures and travel. Just take care of your brain, because it is something you will never ever regret investing in.